Hello, Flipgrid Google Site Challenge contestants. This is Bradford Harris, and I'm just giving you some little updates, maybe some tech tidbits to get you going with your Google Site Challenge. If you're looking at this as of today, December 12th, you have 6 days left to complete the challenge. It will end at midnight Sunday. That means for you or for your students who are trying to work on the site, get it together, you have until midnight, and that is it. You're going to get this obviously in the email, and I've already attached in the bottom right hand corner the last Google slide information from the last video and email, so in case you need to go back and review. Here's some things that we're going to talk about. Some more tips and updates going live with your site and the rights to it. We're going to check up on what's needed, student digital citizenship, Flipgrid Classroom Explorer Challenge, and using some cool things like NEARPOD, POWTOON, and THINGLINK. So, publishing your site. Some tips. You now have my permission, if you would like to, make your site viewable for everybody to see. Some of you have talked to me about having parents see this, and obviously they don't have our district accounts. So what you can do is you can, if you're looking at my cursor right here that's moving around, click on publish, and then anyone on the web can see it. You can also have an option to place the check mark here, where if you don't want people to search for it and look for it, you can put that there. I usually don't do that, I just don't, but if you want to have a little bit more security, you can click a check mark there and save it, and then your site will be up for the public. Another tip that I want you to also take a look at when you're looking at your docs. Parents, again, are looking at this, and obviously, like I said in the beginning, they don't have Google accounts, and your kids do, or sometimes your kids forget to log in when they get home. So you want to make sure that your Google Docs are viewable to anybody in case you want to do some work. So when you do that, you want to go to the share option and click on anyone with a link has access to at least view it. Okay, you want to do at least view it. So if I'm going to, for example, the Flipgrid challenge that I talked about, let's go to this one. Let's say I click on share, and then I click on advance, and then from there I'm going to click on change, and then I will just click on anyone with a link can view it, not edit, just anyone with a link can view it. I think that's a little bit safer than putting it on anybody in the world can see it. So that's so anybody can look at the assignment. I'm going to click cancel, but you would save that and you would keep going with that. Okay, so that is publishing your site. The next thing I want to talk about is, remember, this is a recap of what's needed. Remember, you need to have your own Flipgrid into your Google site. Remember, there should be at least 10 posts. You can do more than 10, but the minimum is 10. We need to look at 5 tabs or pages of what you guys are learning, 5 videos outside of the Flipgrid about what you're learning, 5 drawings that are Google Drawings that are student driven. It means students need to create these. 5 Google Slides with 5 to 10 pictures on the Google slide to share what they're learning. Those, again, are student driven. They are student driven. Also, go back and look at that Flipgrid Explorer series and find a coding activity. Remember, consider those like a brain break. Those are brain break activities. So try to see how you can connect it with what you're doing. That is a challenge. Take some pictures so people can see it. It doesn't have to necessarily be complete. We're not looking for this to be something that is completely done at the end. We want to talk about how does this relate to what you are already doing in the classroom. And remember, you're posting on week 2 of the Flipgrid Explorer series about what your project is. Remember, the project is simple. We're doing this Google Site Challenge. We're building a site together with content. We're doing a coding activity that could relate to what we're doing. Make some connections. Again, it doesn't have to be complete. Okay? Student digital citizenship. This is very important. No matter if you are posting videos or if you're using a YouTube account, make sure that it is related to our Aldean account. Students have Aldean accounts, you have Aldean accounts. We want to make sure that those are tight in those accounts. That way we can easily review them. If your students are going to make videos, make sure that they share them with you in the Google Drive, or make sure that they're in the YouTube account. Please discuss that with them, saying we want to make sure that we're doing good digital citizenship, the videos are appropriate. If you're doing Flipgrid, one of the things that I also recommend is that you turn on your response moderation. So if I was to go to the Flipgrid, one of my Flipgrids, this part that says response moderation, I would cut that on just so you could easily view, going back to my grid, some of my grids. For example, we did the thoughts on coding this week. On the teacher side, you can, when you turn that response on, you can already see things that are already inactive. So let's say like this person is inactive. That means that I need to look at that video and approve it first before it goes out to the public. That's just an assurance so you can make sure that the kids are doing what they're supposed to do and they're making, quality videos for you. NEARPOD, POWTOON, and THINGLINK. Have you guys ever thought about adding these to your repertoire? With NEARPOD, of course, you all have most of y'all have accounts to that. You can take pictures of what they're learning in the lesson and put that into your Google site. POWTOON and THINGLINK. With POWTOON, the kids can actually sign up with their Google account. It must be with their Google account, and create POWTOONs and put that in the Google sites. Those are basically animated PowerPoints. Okay, THINGLINK, you can do the same. It's just mainly just an interactive PowerPoint. At the bottom of this Google slide, I've put little quick video tutorials for you to look at, and these are hyperlinked. I didn't hyperlink the NEARPOD, just the POWTOON and the THINGLINK for you guys, so you can take a look at it. The way that it will look, though, when you're doing the POWTOON, well, at least the THINGLINK, is when you'll add a link and it will just be pretty much a little screenshot, and then you'll be able to click on it and it'll go to another website. So it won't be animated on here. The POWTOON, if you choose to do a POWTOON, it can go straight into YouTube or into your Google Drive, and that can be uploaded, and you can play around with that and upload that there. So I'm not going to go into great detail on that. Those are just some ideas to think about. As this challenge is ending, you guys, I hope again that you're having fun. Keep asking me questions. I know you guys are extremely busy. I'm here. You can send me a hangout. Again, you have 6 days left. It ends Sunday at midnight. I'm including this day today, and also I'm going to put all the information on the email with the instructions on the challenge and this Google slide. So again, I hope you guys are having fun and connecting with your kids, and I will see you soon. Thanks.